Yo, what up guys? My name is Freddie, Swiftstyle Garcia, and welcome back to the Scratch Crate. All right, so I know it's been a minute since you guys have seen two turntables here on the Scratch Crate, but there's a perfectly good reason for that, and that's because today's release, we're showing off Zuckell Unleashed. And yes, it's pronounced Zuckell and not Zuckell. So he teamed up with Turntable Training Wax on this 12-inch release, and I'm really glad to see the brand growing. I spoke of this on the Zombie 7-inch record. I kind of knew about this release, but I had to keep it quiet. These are the test presses that I've actually been sitting on for a minute, and I'm happy and excited to be able to show you what these things can do. Now I say these things, but this record is actually sold as a single unit, but I do highly recommending getting two, and I'm gonna show you why. So yeah, I'm really digging the space age theme here, and as you can see, that artwork also carries through to the back. So this release is definitely set up in a very unique way. As you can see, Sector A, we've got 5 tracks, Typhon, I think that's pronounced Typhon, either way. Typhon, Red Giant, Quintessence, Equinox 9, and Callisto. So Sector A, or Side A, these are the full tracks, but Sector B, so on Sector B or Side B, you've got the same tracks, but they're broken up in a very unique way. So you've got a single bar drum loop for each track, you've got skipless drums for each track, and you've got skipless samples for each track. So it's almost like he's giving you the stems so you can break it down and get real funky. And one thing that's really dope is that each track is laid out at the same BPM. So you could pretty much mix in and out of any track on either side of this record. So yeah, sticking with the space theme, we've got a really dope description. Let me read this to you. Unleashed and unquantized, it has erupted from the core of Banga's synth, armed with the most devastating phonographic ion cipher battle weapon known. Beware, Sphere Intelligence state that the ion cipher circular blade cuts at 2.216 beats per second. Not only that, the land particle mass between the time signatures and the composition of this tool is beyond comprehension. In the wrong hands, this weapon coupled with another will act as a devastating catalyst that is uncontrollable. So breaking it down, it seems like this record is a weapon from space, and if you have 2 of them, you can take shit over. Real quick, taking a look at the actual release that you would get. So yeah, you've got the Unleashed badge up front on black wax and the Turntable Training Wax on the back. But for demo purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and use my test presses. All right, so as you can see here, this is a look at Side A, and we've got the 5 tracks, just as they are. And as you can see here on Side B, you've also got 5 tracks, but those tracks are broken up and separated with bigger track dividers. And inside each one of those tracks, you can see the separated sections. All right, so just like other cut tools, correctly marking your record is key. So what we're gonna do, just in case you don't know, is we're gonna listen for the very first beat and mark it there. And in my case, I mark everything at 12 o'clock. If you mark it at the needle, then mark it at the needle. But start with the very first beat. As you can see, my 12 o'clock hits. And this will carry out through the whole record. Same thing for the other side. All right, so I know every Scratch Crate is different. Sometimes I show you guys just the samples. Sometimes we cut through all the samples. But because this record is so diverse, I'm gonna start on the very first track, and we're just gonna start mixing in and out and see what we can create. But before we get started, if you're interested in picking up this record, real quick, if you're in Europe, hit up Turntable Training Wax because they help put this thing out. And if you're in the US, you can support the channel and pick it up at scratchbreak.com, or you can click the button right here. Stay tuned to the end of the show, and I'm gonna offer you guys something special if you're interested in picking up a set. But either way, let's get it going. Really dope beats on here. All right, so like I said earlier, each one of these tracks is broken up on the B side. So for instance, the very first bar or the very first section that we have is a single bar drum loop. Now that's the loop, obviously. Now that's obviously the drum loop from this beat. So check this out. We can skip right to the next beat. Yeah, there we go. Now let's check out some of the samples. I'm going to skip over to the samples from this track. And you could literally needle drop at any point of the record because you're synced up. All right, so I know what you're saying or what you're thinking. Yo, but this is only electro, like 130 BPM. But that's the beautiful thing about having an ultra pitch turntable, is you can flip this whole thing. Let's take it down. Speed is back up. Next track. Sick. All right, so as you can see, this is a really dope cut tool. I mean, you can see I'm just going in and out, back and forth through these tracks. And if you're cutting or you're cutting with people, I mean, and you don't have a looper, you don't even need a looper if you've got two of these. And that's what's dope, because I can really see this keeping you busy or playing beats for well over, 30 minutes at each session. So we heard the beats, but real quick, I'm gonna give you a quick run through of the B-side just to give you an example of what I was talking about earlier. So the first part of the first track is the drum loop. Then we've got skipless drums. This is dope for any of you drummers out there. Then the last segment of the first track, we've got the cut samples. And like you heard me going through it, each one of these 5 tracks has 3 segments apiece. All right, so that was the run through of Zuckell Unleashed. And like I said before, if you're interested in getting 2 of these records, I've got a special for you. I'm gonna take care of your shipping if you're in the US and you pick up 2 records. Just enter the promo code Unleashed at checkout. Now, yes, we do ship worldwide at scratchbreak.com, but this specific promotion is only gonna be for domestic shipping. Now, if you're in Europe and you wanna pick up this record, make sure you hit up my boys at Turntable Training Wax. Shout out to them for sending over the test press, and shout out to them for teaming up with dope DJs and bringing some quality cut tools to the scratch game. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you guys already picked this record up from scratchbreak.com and you're interested in getting the second one now that you've seen this demo, hit me up on the website. There's a messenger on the bottom right hand of the site. Reach out to me. I'll hook you up on your shipping for your second piece. I just want to make sure you guys that already picked your copy up early are also taken care of in this promo. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Keep scratching. Peace.
Yeah.